Good morning. Today we are working on math packet number 6. Our first question is, in how many ways can 36 be written as the sum of two prime numbers? So the first thing we have to ask ourselves are, what are prime numbers? Jillian?
Numbers that can only go into one and itself.
Yeah, numbers that we could only divide by itself or 1. So remember, 1 is not a prime number. 2 is a prime.
Yep.
Is 3 prime?
Yes.
Yes. Is 4 prime?
No.
No. 5,
Yes.
6,
No.
7,
Yeah.
8,
No.
9,
No.
10,
No.
11,
Yeah.
12,
No.
13,
Yeah.
14,
No.
15,
No.
16,
No.
17,
Yeah.
18,
No.
19.
No.
19 can only be divided by 19 and 1. Nothing else.
Let's go.
20. Shh.
No.
21.
No.
22.
Yeah.
22 can be divided by 2. So it's not a prime. 23.
Yes.
24.
No.
25.
No.
Can be divided by 5. 26.
No.
27.
No.
Can be divided by 3. 28.
No.
29.
Yes.
30.
No.
31.
Yes.
32.
No.
33.
No.
34. 35. 36. Do I need to go any higher?
No.
No, because we want the sum to equal 36. So your first step is writing down all these primes. So all of you just sitting there staring, write down the prime numbers right now. Then we need to see adding two primes together to get to 36. How many different primes can we add together to get to 36? 2 at a time. So what can I add 2 to get to 36? 2 plus what, James?
Okay, 2 times. Oh yeah, 2 plus 2.
2 plus 34 equals 36. Is 34 a prime?
No.
No, so that doesn't work. So you can, I want you to write it and cross it off. So you're going to be following this pattern as you do this. 3. 3 plus what equals 36? 3 plus 33 is, oh, that should have been a 3 up there. Is 33 a prime number?
No.
No, 33 is not prime, so that does not work. What about 5? 5 plus what?
Yeah. 31.
31 equals 36. Is 31 a prime?
Yeah.
It is. So 5 plus 31 works. Do I stop there and say I found a way? No, because our question says how many ways. So I'm going to keep doing that, adding up my first prime with what to equal 36, and I'm going to see how many ways I can circle that have 2 primes that equal 36. So we're not done right now. We need to go through all of our prime numbers and see how many more ways we can get to 36, adding only 2 primes at a time. And that will be our answer. Next page. Oops. Sally, Fred, and Mickey have read a total of 51 books. Fred has read twice as many as Mickey. Sally has read 15 more books than Mickey. How many books did each person read? Whew. Some of these word problems get confusing, and that's why I've been talking to you about making bar models. It helps break down what information you're given. Here's how we would solve this using the bar model. Fred read twice as much as Mickey, and Sally read 15 more books than Mickey. So I'm going to use Mickey as my unit of books. Mickey read this many books. Fred read twice as many, so he read the same amount as Mickey, and then one more set. So he read 2 units of books. Mickey read 1 unit. Fred read 2. And then we have Sally. Sally read that 1 unit of books plus 15. All together, it equals 51. 51 books all together. So if I want to find what 1 unit would be, I'm going to take my total of 51 books and I'm going to get rid of that extra 15 that Sally read. So I'm going to say 51 minus 15 equals 36. Right? So I have 1, 2, 3, 4 units of books that equals that 36. I want to know what 1 unit is. So I'm going to divide that 36 books by my 4 units. And I'm going to find out how much 1 unit is. So that would be 1 unit. Then I'm going to figure out how much Fred has and how much Sally has. If I can break it down to the 1 unit of how much Mickey read, then I can work it up to how much Fred read and how much Sally read. But first break it down to that 1 unit of how much Mickey read. Okay. This is only one way of solving this problem. This is the way that I solved it using bar models. There are other ways you can figure it out. As long as we get the correct answers for what Mickey, Fred, and Sally all read, that'll work. My way uses the bar models. Next page is our 5-card challenge. So we need to use the top cards, find your operations to equal the 7. Then we have our patterns. So we just have to complete the table. So find the pattern. The first figure has 1 block. Second figure has 3. Third figure has 6. Fourth figure has 10. Fifth figure has 15. Figure out what that pattern is and complete your table. So figure out how we're changing from the first figure to the second, from the second to the third, from the third to the fourth, from the fourth to the fifth. So you have to look at it and try to figure out that pattern. I'm not going to tell you the pattern. I want you to try to work it out. I always look at, the first thing I look at is how much I'm increasing by. Our next page, we're just going to write down the formula. It is a big formula. So our formula for finding a surface area of a cone, and you need to write this down. Pi times r. You're going to multiply that by r plus the square root of the height squared plus the radius squared. So the height squared is 19. You're going to want to square it. So 19. The height is 19, so 19 squared plus 5 squared. Add those 2 together, and then take the square root of it. Add that to your radius. Whew, seems like a lot. That radius is 5. And then you're going to multiply that by pi and by that radius of 5. Pi is 3.14. Radius is 5. We are going to have to pause here.
Make it a part 2. Oh no.